A good movie that I probably couldn't watch again. There's two. Same director. Hereditary and Midsommar. Freaks me out. Both those movies just give me this eerie feeling. After watching Hereditary, I couldn't sleep for like a week. I would just like look at the corner in my room and no! And then like, oh my god, that noise that like, if anyone, oh no, stop it, no, oh no, not that one, no, that noise, and then the corners of room now, I can't look up there.
I can't eat peanut butter cake no more.
Oh no, I'm suddenly allergic to peanuts now because of it. And then Midsommar, oh, especially like the scene where they're like moaning. Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know? Oh man. Oh yeah, and the crying and it's just so weird. I love weird. And I really enjoyed weird. Yes. I enjoyed the movies. Like I thought they were really well made, like just so shot so cool, like the cinematography and just like the symbolism between everything, so good. But I just cannot like appreciate but cannot.
I ended up watching Hereditary a second time and a third, and I appreciated the movie the more I watched it. Midsommar I'll probably never watch again, so I agree with you on that point. It's just too brightly weird. Yeah. It's like everything is bright and vibrant and like
it's like you were tripping on mushrooms with them.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like, ooh, I don't like the way this is making me feel.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no.
Yeah, it was like a bad trip.
It's too
but like a good bad trip. I don't know.
I'm a person that's like, when I watch a movie, I want to watch it on YouTube and see like the things I missed and the people breaking down all the symbolism things and what this means. Yeah. And looking at in the bushes in the background, you see faces sometimes. And seeing this, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Still don't want to watch it again. Still like a 2.5 hour trip.
So as someone who, I know, an avid film fan, I should have watched these. I haven't watched them yet.
Oh man.
Puddin'.
Are they like? Do you think the fact that they're so kind of out there kind of ups the creepiness factor just because they're so?
I think for certain audiences, yeah.
Yeah, like it's very like he goes for the like shock. I don't know. It's like shock in like this like really well done but like really disturbing way. Oh man. Oh yeah, I can't like. There's really nothing like that going on right now.
There's definitely talent there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
like I will keep watching, but like probably just once.
It's just that stress factor of going through all that over again.
Yes.
I can't do that again.
Yeah, exactly.
For Midsommar, at least.
Yeah, definitely more so for Midsommar.
Yeah.
Hereditary, because it just scared me so much.
It was subtly.
And she's just like.
No, I like the.
Oh my goodness! Like, right? You just think she's like banging on it, and then they go to her, and you're like, oh wait, she's like.
It is a good movie that we just don't want to watch again. This is a classic movie, not a bad actor in the movie at all. It's just too damn long. It's about 4 VHS tapes of length and film cinematography. That's just a long time. I gotta go to Jackson's, y'all. I gotta the American dream, and then first off, there's only so long you can look at this man's angry face. Joe Jackson is just angry and sorrow. You ever been in punishment so long? Like you've been in timeout and you just see Joe Jackson. Like, even when there's, like, high points of the movie, you see his face like this. I'm like, oh, come on, dude. It's great to see them accomplish the American dream and, like, overcome all these odds. Mike being the youngest and being, like, the most talented and the showman of everything and seeing his growth. But Joe Jackson, the whole time, watching him grow and then moonwalk on Motown,
just me mugging me the whole time.
And when he gets the belt.
Wasn't happy for nothing.
Yo, the belt. I've never looked at belts the same since he started beating Jermaine. I've seen so many ass whoopings in that movie. I just don't want to see it anymore. and it's 4 hours of it.
Oh god. Wait, that movie's 4 hours?
It's 4 hours.
Wait, did it?
And if you watch it on VH1 when it comes on Sundays, it's like 7 with commercials.
I always saw it when it came on television.
Bruh, it's longer than 2 Super Bowls. Like that movie is so like the movie is so long. You don't describe it in like time. You describe it in like other things. It's like that movie is so long. It's 3 round trip train rides from Philly to Lancaster. Like it's like I can't do it.
Yo.
It is just so entirely long. Like I could pick up Teasy twice and the movie's still going. Like it is so long.
It was good, but
great movie.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh man, I got things to do today. Like I got to accomplish stuff. I gotta see the sun. I gotta get to the gym. Yeah, I'm gonna start using that just because I don't want to see Joe. Joe's so depressingly mad. And then like Angela Bassett's just like, yeah, just mean. And then Angela Bassett's like, oh, poor baby, let the boys go. Boys go, baby. Poor baby, he was good. He's talented. Joe, lay off the boys a little bit. Joe, you need to stop. And he was a bad cheater too.
Yeah.
He was really, let me go in the guest house to make this phone call. I'm like,
what?
It turned into Lifetime. There's so much deposition in that movie. It's just outrageous. The second one, I'll have to say, once again, great acting. Probably one of the greatest actors of all time. Not a bad actor in the film. Not a bad scene. It's just so long. Scarface, which is like that's an iconic scene. Like, but you watch 3 hours of it to get to this scene. We were just discussing off camera. It's like there's the rise and there's the fall. Does both of them have to be 2 hours? Do them an hour and a half maybe, going through the immigration, then going through the clubs, and then you I feel like the best thing you pick up from the first movie, the first half of it, is just like the chainsaw scene in the bathtub, and then there's the sister, and she's the hairdresser, then she's messing around with drug dealers and going to clubs, then he gets shot, then he gets Michelle Pfeiffer finally, and then like, yeah, push it to the limit, to the limit. Once you get to that montage, you're like, okay, now I can watch the movie, and it's a great movie. But you got to get to, it's a lot of work to get to push it. You see the white tiger, he finally bought a tiger. Like, you get to that part, and it's like, all right, cool, smooth sailing. But it is work.
It is work.
It is work. And then it's work to keep all the money, and then, like, keep all the drugs and the mountain of coke on the table. I'm like, okay, then that's that long part. It describes why the downfall's coming.
Right.
But it's like, man, like, oh God. Then like he has to bomb the senator, the politician, and it's like that. I'm like, get to this.
Yeah. I will say this, the sister, her part, the lady who played her, like, she stole every scene she was in.
Not a bad actor in this whole movie.
Yeah.
Not one.
She stole every scene. I urge you to go and, like, even the scene.
I like his number 2. This guy who was with him. Yeah, he was great.
Oh man, he was great.
He was great. Sympathetic too.
Yeah. Oh, when he
popped
that cap. Yeah.
He popped him. I was like,
not Manny.
Come on, man.
Yeah, bro.
He was doing right. But yeah, it's great. Like 2 awesomely great movies, inspiring movies. But good God, watch them once and just plan the rest of your week accordingly.
Go watch the sun.
Yeah.
Praise the sun. Good movies that we like that we'll probably never watch again. All right, the first one is from a filmmaker I have kind of recently started kind of dipping into his catalog. He is a very controversial filmmaker. His films he makes are, you either love him or you hate him in the film community. That is Mr. Gaspar Noe, or Gaspar Noe, and this is the film Irreversible. This is the first film I have ever seen. So yeah, this is the first film I've ever seen.
I'm unfamiliar with this one.
You're unfamiliar with this one?
Yes.
All right, yeah. I'll break it down in a little bit without spoiling too much, but this is the first film I've ever seen by this filmmaker. If you've never seen it, I do recommend it, but only if you have a strong stomach and who appreciates good storytelling and very, very, very dark themes. That was the only time I would ever recommend you actually watch this film. The positives, well, a lot of positives. The story's fairly basic, but it's told out of order. And how it goes about is, so basically, this lady, she meets a guy, she falls in love with a guy. One night she's heading out towards the town, she gets attacked and gets pretty hurt, pretty bad. So the guy who's her boyfriend and his friend are looking for the guy who did it. And I'm not gonna say if they got the guy or if they didn't never get the guy, but it's a pretty harrowing and pretty crazy ride and pretty crazy adventure.
How long is this film?
I would say usually Gaspar Noe films are 2-3 hour mark. It's not that long of a watch. Like you can watch it in one sitting.
That's a wide gap.
I don't think it's that long.
Bro, that's a trip to the store or not. That's like how long will you be gone? I
don't think it's that long. This one I don't think it's that long. It went by fairly quick.
We're going to 7-Eleven or Publix?
But yeah, it's a pretty harrowing watch. I
get a Hostel vibe from it. Is it more like that realm, or is it more...
I wouldn't say Hostel. Hostel's more like torture porn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call this really torture porn. I would say it's just a really just crazy film. I think you would actually appreciate it. Okay. You'll probably watch it once and you'll never watch it again.
That's why it's on here.
Yeah, exactly. So I would recommend you.
This looks very dreary.
Yeah, very dreary. The cinematography is very beautiful. That's one thing I will always say.
Too? Yeah, that's around that time.
I will always say Gaspar Noe's films are always shot very well and they always look very good.
Yeah.
You may not like what you're watching, but at least it looks good. I'm gonna stop there.
Last of Us. I didn't like what I was playing, but it's pretty.
Oh God. So yeah, my second film. It's a good film. It's a good watch. I would probably never watch this again. And R.I.P. to the brother
Michael Clark Duncan.
And that is The
Why'd
Green
you use
Mile.
that picture?
Bruh. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
Hey. That's exactly why I didn't want to watch it. That's exactly why.
I hate this movie.
Yeah.
I hate this movie with a passion. Don't get me wrong. The acting, say what you want about the acting.
Not a bad actor.
Not a bad actor in sight.
No.
Yeah, the film hits all the notes. I just hate this movie from top to bottom.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like, there's two parallels. Like, there was this, and then there was Shawshank Redemption. I watched Shawshank Redemption over and over and over again.
Yeah. Well, Shawshank Redemption had like a somewhat inspirational feel to it.
Something, yeah.
It even like, especially the ending. Yeah, it was hopeful. It was very hopeful.
It was still problematic though.
Very.
But yes.
Very, 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 very.
But there was still like there was still humor in it throughout that film too. There was like funny moments. There was sad.
Absolutely.
There was like
good moments, genuine moments. Yeah.
Like, I don't think there was any.
Not that I can think of. I mean, it had some. Obviously, it held my attention, and this is actually we're gonna talk long films. I had this on VHS. I watched it one time with my mom, and I said never again.
Tom Hanks is the king of two tapes films.
Well, Castaway was long too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then like add to the fact that this element is still kind of still goes on in real life. Not to bring it down too much, but I just don't want to see it. It's not a Saturday. It's not a Saturday afternoon type watch.
You don't pull that out of the box and be like, oh, I haven't watched this in a while. Let's watch it. Mm-hmm. You don't do that with this.
No. Not like, oh, I want to feel good today. Let's watch The Green Mile.
Yeah, you don't show your kids like, kids, a new good lesson in history. We're gonna watch The Green Mile today. Like, nobody brings that in the classroom.
A man gets arrested for a crime he didn't commit, and he dies for it. Spoilers.
Spoiler. Yeah. We gonna watch it.
We gonna watch it though.
Cancel all your plans tonight.
You gonna have to, because you ain't gonna be no time. Ain't gonna be no time after that.
No.
Yeah. You're probably also wondering why I'm having these headphones on. Yeah. I was also the sound monitor in here.
All right. You have to tilt your head. Tilt your head down too, just to see why. Yeah. Why. Fuck it.
Never mind. Tilt that thing.
We're doing great movies that you will never watch again. And so first up for me is Titanic.
That one of us was bound to say it.
Yeah, like it's super obvious. One, I don't like particularly long movies, and to me, maybe it's just me, but that first half was really slow to me.
Oh, incredibly.
Oh yeah.
You're not wrong at all.
All right, so look, like I joke all the time. You know, the movie's called Titanic, so you know what you're gonna see.
History.
Right, like, you know, like the first time I watched it in '97, man, I was what, like 9 or 10. So like I knew about like the reality of Titanic, and so I go into the theater, fall asleep like 30 minutes in because you got these two just fraternizing,
Playing tiddlywinks.
playing tiddlywinks, you know, just fogging up car windows and everything. And it's like, all right, yeah, like that's cool, I guess. But like,
He draws a nipple very well.
Oh my God.
Hey,
This is true.
He was awake for Draw Me Like That French Girls, though.
Yo, can we talk about the husband? The fiance in this movie is always like default bad guy in 90s movies.
Oh,
He really is. Yes.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Billy
Yes.
Zane, yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, so there's one movie that Billy Zane I will always have love in my heart for Billy Zane. That's The Phantom. Which I
never saw The
guarantee,
Phantom.
You're not missing much, but
Okay.
he had like a purple suit. Purple's my favorite color, and I was like, he had like these rings and like the skulls and stuff. I don't know if that was cool as a kid. Anyway, continue. It's kind of stupid, but yeah, continue. Carry on.
I have to watch this now.
It's
Maybe
on-
I do.
It might be
He
on
is
Amazon.
designated bad guy.
Yeah.
It might be on Amazon Video now. Still.
All right, bet. But yeah, so like I'm over here like I'm falling asleep as a kid because I'm like, look, this isn't what I came to see. And so now, you know, look,
The whole time you're just like, where's this iceberg at?
you know, like I'm not rooting for death or like destruction or anything, but it's like
It's already happened.
we know where this is going. Like why you gotta waste all this time with freaking doo-doo-doo, like I don't need that in the background. I don't need all that. Like let's get to it.
That's like a love story with the Hindenburg. Like, come on, man, just get to the.
I'm like,
You know
look,
what I came in to see?
bruh, like 3 hours. 3 hours.
burst into
I'm like,
flames.
no, look. This mug took 3 hours. You could have wrapped this up and you know in like an hour 45. This is terrible, right? Like,
Run.
yeah, run. This is a movie that yeah, I would not watch again, but I'm
I don't
forced
think
to.
I've ever watched it again.
Yeah, well,
That's another 2 VHS taper.
yeah,
Oh,
yes,
boy.
it is.
Oh boy, that might be 3.
No,
No,
my mom had it.
Oh no,
It was 2.
It's 2. All right, my
Yeah.
bad.
But now,
Tape was like that thick.
yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Bible thick. King James.
Yo, the King James version of Titanic. Yo, oh,
Yo, y'all ever watch it? Yo, speaking of long VHS tapes, like VHS movies, my mom had Ben-Hur, like the original. Ben-Hur.
oh my
Lord.
goodness,
Oh my
no.
God.
Oh, no.
I think that might
Wow.
be like 3-4 tapes, bro.
How many people got ran over by chariots?
Oh my gosh, and that's
So
like
many.
one scene. And I'm just like, y'all gonna do it again? Because there's a lot of talking here.
So next, you could throw any name you want, any slave movie. I don't want to watch any slave movie. 12 Years a Slave. I don't want to watch anything where.
That's where you get the. That's where they get the Academy Awards, though.
Ooh, boy.
Why is that?
Ooh, boy.
That's where they get the.
Harriet.
You have to
Right.
right.
Into tons of great films.
You have to see. I'm not trying to get that deep, but why is it that in order to get these accolades, you have to exploit black paint? Always. Why are these kinds of
On
movies
repeat,
the most
too.
acclaimed? Because it's real.
I'm a stud.
Amistad. Yo,
To be fair, so Amistad was like kind of like about an uprising though. I'll take that. I'll take
We started
uprising.
mighty low.
yeah.
I ain't
Hey, what
gonna
you think about The Help?
I never watched it.
I never watched it.
No,
It
I
has
keep
its fans, but I never
I
watched
keep
it.
being suggested that movie, and I'm like,
By who?
you can ask all you want, man. I ain't gonna say it off camera, but
I've heard it's okay. Like I've heard it's like a fun, or I've heard it's actually a pretty light movie for the most part. I don't want to say fun.
it's a fun movie.
I heard it's relatively.
I mean, what I heard, I don't know if it was fun.
You is smart, you is kind, and you is important.
That sounds fun.
Lord.
On 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, 12 Years a Slave.
Like, Brad Pitt's random cameo in it.
Why? Let's give him supporting actor.
He was in
Best
Deadpool
supporting actor.
2.
He was in what?
He was in Deadpool 2.
I never saw that
He
movie,
was.
actually.
He was.
Yeah?
Deadpool 2 has like one really great bit that you should watch.
Yeah.
The movie itself is
okay.
Is but there's one great bit. Just look at the parachute scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Actually,
That's the hardest I've had.
Domino's great.
Ooh, yeah.
Domino's great.
Oh, she's amazing. Man.
Yeah.
She's
Sassy Beats.
Sassy Beats. Yes, Lord. She was muscular. Ooh. Lord.
Hey.
Yeah, Lord.
12 Years a Slave, everybody.
12 Years a Slave. Don't make these movies again.
Stop it.
All right, please. Like,
We don't want to see it no more.
we really don't. All right.
Roots.
We also
All
don't.
Yo.
18.
No slave movies. No prison movies. Like, I don't want to see us getting shot. I don't want to see like Fruitvale Station.
I love you, Michael B. Jordan. I love you. I love who the brother who directed it. The same Ryan Coogler. Same
Yeah,
who did,
yeah,
Black
yeah.
Panther and all that. Love you. Which I get it because he's from Oakland and
Yes. So
I
so
get it.
I get it, but there's a formula that works that seems to get accolades. And what does that all revolve around? This common theme.
Pain.
Which is very
I came
current.
to bring the
Yeah.
pain. Very current.
So yeah, those are my two.